You mentioned about restructuring and work disruption, client disruptions happening because of IPG and Omnicom merger. In India as well, we are seeing a lot of clients complaining about the clarity being not there. Do you expect more such
which clarity?
Clarity in who's working for whom, and how do you look at
Well,
the major other
I
brands
think
to come
be
in?
fair, when you take two businesses at that scale, as I said, with more than 100,000 people, even with the reduction in number of people, there's bound to be a lack of clarity, and it's going to take at least 2 years to sort it out. You can't, whilst the regulators are looking at it, which they have been for 1 year, you can't mold the business together. You can use some clean rooms and consultants to think about how you bring it together, but it's very difficult to do it, sort of in isolation. Now, interestingly, they've just got regulatory approval. They're going into a budget year. They both have calendar years as their financial years. So actually the timing is quite interesting for them to put their budgets together. I'm sure they're busily doing that in Palm Beach at the moment. And looking at how they can put it together. But it is very difficult to give them, to be somewhat sympathetic. I mean, you can't sit in Palm Beach and make these decisions with ease. You have to do it on a country, they probably operate in as 100 or so countries. You have to do it country by country, and that's quite difficult to do. So there will be confusion. There will be clients who say, I haven't been consulted. There will be people who say, we haven't been consulted and we're not in the right position.
So do you expect more account reviews to come in for
Yes,
the Omnicom clients?
yes.
And I mean, be it global or in India or APAC, how do you look at it?
I would say generally that would be the case. I mean, I just put to one side mergers of any significance. I think the real, if you look at what's happening in the world, and as I say, economic growth a little bit under pressure globally. We were growing by more than 3% globally. We're now growing by less than 3%. Inflation is more stubborn, as central bankers will attest. They haven't brought down interest rates as fast as people thought they would do. They're coming down, but they're still higher than we were used to. And then, as a result of that, a result of slower growth, higher inflation, higher interest rates, that's going to put pressure on companies, and they will be looking for ways of improving their top line and improving their efficiency. Add on top of that structural changes like Omnicom and IPG and potentially other things, if I'm wrong, then you would expect to see quite a significant amount of turbulence.